Ukraine.
Tanya Dendrinos. Thanks for listening to The World Today on ABC Radio across Australia and on the Listen app. Subscribe to the podcast for all our stories. Just search for The World Today. Artificial intelligence is making it easier to create and distribute child abuse material. There are AI tools that can create custom images that can be then downloaded and saved offline. It all means that someone in possession of exploitation material could be going undetected. Today, Independent MP Kate Chaney is introducing a bill to criminalise possession of the kinds of AI tools being used, which she says could close an important gap in the law. As Bridget Fitzgerald reports in a warning, this story discusses child abuse material.
AI technology is fueling a new and disturbing frontier in the spread of child abuse material online.
2 Australian men are among dozens of people who've been arrested as part of a global investigation into the production and distribution of AI-generated child abuse material. It's alleged
2 students at a school in Melbourne's northwest have been suspended after a number of sexually explicit AI-generated images of other female students were circulated online.
While the possession of child abuse material is illegal, the AI tools that are used to create these kinds of images are not. Independent MP Kate Chaney says it's a clear and unacceptable gap.
We need to be able to be responsive to emerging high-risk use cases of AI as they happen. Well, I think we need to act pretty urgently on this.
In a bill introduced to Parliament today, Kate Chaney is seeking to criminalise the possession of any technology that's used specifically for the purpose of creating exploitation material. It will also include a new offence specifying it's illegal to download images for the purposes of training these tools.
So what's happening at the moment is offenders are downloading these tools, training them using images of children, and then deleting the images so they then don't possess those images, which is the current offence to possess them. And then they can be regenerated any time on demand.
Kate Chaney says the legislation is seeking a broad definition when referring to tools that could be used to create the abuse material. Experts say exploitation images can be created from purpose-built tools or from more general technology. Nicola Henry is a gender-based violence legal expert at RMIT University.
Some of the tools are freely available on legitimate websites that host open source software. So on the surface, they're designed for harmless or creative uses to generate new content, but with a few extra steps, people can tweak or they can fine-tune those tools to generate illegal content, including child abuse content. And then there's also freely available AI nudify tools that aren't actually illegal.
Nicola Henry says Kate Chaney's bill to criminalise possession of the tools follows similar legislation introduced in the UK, but she says it would be more effective to ban the use of any app that can create exploitation material of children or adults.
I think that they can easily be circumvented to create child sexual abuse material, as well as creating non-consensual intimate image of people, of adults as well.
Terry Goldsworthy is an Associate Professor of Criminal Justice at Bond University. He says while technology is constantly changing, there is merit in criminalising certain AI tools.
What this is looking at is almost a crime prevention type approach where you stop them before they can actually create any of the imagery.
But he says it'll be difficult to prove intent.
If it's used for other non-illegal purposes, then that becomes problematic in terms of charging people for having possession of that tool if there's no actual proof that they've generated any images.
In a statement, Attorney General Michelle Rowland says she's committed to combating child sexual exploitation in all settings, including online. She added regulating AI was a government priority.
Bridget